Williams, and this is an episode of Small Biz Big Time. This show focuses on the needs of small business owners who are trying to enter the social media universe and make it work effectively for their business. I'm very honored today to have America's income trainer with me, David Cooper. David, tell me about yourself and how you help small business owners, a little bit about your history.
Thank you so much, Irene. It was 1974, 75, 76 when I started teaching and training entrepreneurs, small business, how they could absolutely understand the processes of starting a business, having it so that they not only had their great passion about their product or service, but also to have the skills. They've got to have the skills so that they know how to make the appropriate contacts to get people to hear their story, trying to develop customers, and then have it where they give such awesome customer service that they not only become a reoccurring customer, but are eager to give referrals. So it's been fun for me. The thing that I've helped them with is those skills. And so I teach people a little soft sell, smiling, nodding, and asking questions. I call it soft selling with questions. Questions like, would it be helpful if you could have more blank, enjoy more blank, or do more blank if you were using our product or service? Doesn't it make sense to that? Are you beginning to understand why? Isn't it reassuring to know? And so all those little compelling agreement, positive yes answer questions, I now have income testimonials in all 50 states, every province of Canada. It's been pretty amazing for me to watch how many of my customers and clients that have been through my seminars, boot camps, and one-on-one coaching have really had so much results with it that their friends are coming to me and say, David, teach me the questions. So it's all about soft sell with me. I love to help someone get comfortable, competent, confident, what to do, what to say, how to say it, and why it needs to be said and shared that way. So I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of Small Biz Big Time. And so it's just a delight for me to feel like that someone could take the David Cooper questions and have it so that it could be one of their resources in helping take their small biz to the big time.
Tell me about you. I think you're your own best example of how you've used media and technology to get your message out to the world, and I think your model could be a good example for small business owners. So tell me the evolution of your story.
All right. Summer job in college, 1972, for the Southwestern Company of Nashville, Tennessee. So I was just a summer job. Smiling, nodding, and asking questions is really where I learned that, from the Southwestern Company. Questions like, Miss Jones, wouldn't you love to have more of a spiritual climate in your home? Wouldn't it be great if your children could understand the Bible stories better? Wouldn't that be good? And so, Southwestern is where I learned the soft sell way of smiling, nodding, and asking questions. So that was at 22 years old. At 23 years old, I set the world record with ITT Financial Services, still with the soft sell questions, smiling, nodding, and asking questions, selling mutual funds. In the 1973 was the heydays of the front-end load mutual funds. So, to have had a 96% closing ratio in my first 6 months, you had to get bonded for $1 million, all the securities exams and licenses, but really teaching. So after I set the world record, ITT wanted me teaching the other people. I was 23, and I never had been on an airplane before, so that's my early story. And so they are the ones that started putting me on those planes. They call it go give a talk. Mm-hmm. And so I would go and I would take the ITT Financial Services presentation. I would insert my soft sell questions, and so everywhere I would go, all of those attendees would be getting greater results. And so that's when I fell in love with speaking, training from the platform. And so now it's been kind of fun to put an ending to the question. Since the mid-'70s, I've now had over 1,600,000 people pay for tickets to attend David Cooper seminars or income training boot camps. And so now, part of what I'm excited about in your show, Small Biz Big Time, is that they could take those scripts and word-for-word questions to help them have a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, 120-day simple plan of action to be improving their income on a weekly basis to truly see their dreams come true, hopes, goals, and dreams, so that their small biz could really go and launch to the big time.
Mm-hmm. So, in your business, you have built an enterprise going and speaking live. Do you see the opportunity here, such as with Social Media Connection, this internet broadcast network? How do you see it blending with your existing business model and making it more effective?
Well, I've got to admit, I'm a newbie into the world of social media marketing, but the incredible thing is, it's sort of like in the early days of the internet. I've been doing seminars since the mid-'70s, so 1992, 93, 94, 95. After a meeting is over, they're obviously they want your soft sell questions, and so they in those years it was cassette tapes and VHS videos. So I'd be signing cassettes or taking pictures at the end of a conference or event. And they'd say, early 90s, they'd say, David, I bet you like all that stuff they're saying on the internet message boards and bulletin boards about using your word-for-word questions and soft sell scripts. But David, what do you do? I can't find a URL. And so I said, I don't have a website. It's the early 90s. I'm waiting to see if that internet thing is really going to catch on.
Yeah.
Well, August 5th, 1997 is when DavidCooper.com went up. It was born. DavidCooper.com, August 5th, 1997. So it's just one of those things where the market, as one of our great mentors in the social media space, Jade Aragon, he says, engage the conversation, join the discussion. And so when I had so many of my people of the 1,600,000 saying things about it, I started realizing I need to get with the program. So it's an honor for me to be a part, connected with Social Media Connection Broadcast Network. And so thank you for giving me the opportunity to be one of your guests on your show, Irene Williams, Small Biz, Big Time. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure I'm going to have you back. There's going to be a lot of need and quality information for small business owners, so we really appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this has been Irene Williams on her show, Small Biz, Big Time, with guest David Cooper, and we'll see you next time on the Social Media Connection Broadcast Network.
Good at what he does.
See you there.